Hart.
That's right.
And she's
Fern
got
Hart.
backup. She's got the sheriff with her, Bob Udell. So, guys, welcome
That's
to
right.
KIT. Fern, how are you? We got your own theme song already, and you just walked in the door. How does that happen?
Yeah, it made me feel very welcome.
You are.
Wow, see?
Well, Fern, Dave, is the founder of the Canine Foundation Yakima Valley.
Then
and
she's our kind of gal.
You got that right, man. Calling all dog lovers, calling all canine lovers out there. We're talking about canines that are saving lives and doing great stuff up and down the Yakima Valley. Yeah. What led to you wanting to, start this Canine Foundation Yakima Valley? Tell us about it.
Well, I've always been a dog lover my whole life,
Yeah.
and raised to give back to a community wherever I'm living. So I do a little bit of community service to our pet rescue
Organizations?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
thank
organizations
you.
here.
Yeah.
So in one point, I guess I read a news article or something about having a canine Zuza with the sheriff's department.
Yeah, yeah.
One thing leads to another. I meet her, and I meet the deputy. That's her handler, and he talked to me about funding, and this was a few years ago, and from there I just thought, well, when I found out that the law enforcement canine programs are primarily private they're funded by private donations primarily.
Yeah.
So I thought, geez, what happens if they have a vet bill and there isn't any money?
Yeah.
Or
Food bill, whatever.
Yeah, whatever,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So so this was born. That's how it came to be. And I went into retirement this year, and thank goodness, because this has been a full-time job.
Well, good. Taking care of our
So, all right,
canines.
so you're a longtime dog lover. Let's probe this just a little bit. What kind of do you have dogs yourself right now?
I do, yes.
What do you have? What do you like?
I have a German Shepherd Rhodesian Ridgeback mix.
Oh, well, geez.
Sweet. Have you ever gone lion hunting?
No.
Don't they use Rhodesian Ridgebacks to
Oh,
hunt
yes,
lions in
yes.
Africa? I think they do.
Yeah, I think maybe.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Well,
Google
they're,
it.
Anyways,
they're
but
amazing dogs.
She's very gentle.
I'll tell you what, if I knew one, and it guarded a van that belonged to this gentleman, and nobody guarded it like that Rhodesian Ridgeback.
Oh, yeah.
They are very protective, but just gentle as a kitten,
Yeah,
super nice.
She's a rescue, so there's something about a rescue. They never forget how they're so appreciative. They just
Yeah.
never forget it.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, she's very gentle, but she is a one-gal dog.
She's loyal. That's good to know. All right, Lance, we're not going to sneak up on Fern without any advance warnings here.
That's right.
So, Bob, what does it mean to you guys when you know that there's the Fern Harts out there that are just really dedicating their time, energy, passion to helping with the situation?
Fantastic,
Isn't it?
And we can't afford in my budget to do the canines, but the canines mean so much to us. They're a force multiplier. They help get people into custody faster than they would be. They're a heck of a lot faster than any of the deputies, that's for sure. Right? They extend our reach. There's not a lot of deputies out there. And so when you have a canine in the car of the deputy, it is a force multiplier like you can't even imagine. Yeah. It increases the deputy's safety, it increases the suspect's safety. It's crazy. I mean, they're just that neat.
Yeah.
But I can't afford them. And so we have to rely on people for donations. And Fern has been a lifesaver. She showed up out of nowhere and came and told me what she wanted to do. And she almost got a big old hug and wet kiss on that one because it is that
That's cool.
And that was
big
from
of
the
a
dog.
deal.
Bob
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
even
that's
consider
right.
it.
Yes. So it's really, really neat that she's able to do that. And if you look at it in the small picture, I guess it's really cool that she's helping the sheriff's office. But it's not the sheriff's office. If you help us, you help the
Helping
community.
the community.
Yeah,
And that's what
absolutely.
she's doing. This is much. It may be bigger than what she thinks.
Absolutely. Well, and are there other Ferns out there? Fern, do you know of other people that
Yes.
see a lot of people like maybe don't know what to do or how to go about doing
Right.
stuff, and you've sort of blazed that trail. This could be a recruiting call for you for
Yeah,
getting some more
absolutely.
help. And
So, there are, I believe, 7 members of our foundation currently.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly would take on anybody that wanted to help us. But what we need the most is our donations, and I know this community are big dog lovers. I know
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
I know that this community is probably one of the most generous communities that I've ever lived in.
Truly.
So it kind of all adds up to being like our foundation is merely a conduit for people to donate safely and securely. We are a 501c3 nonprofit recognized by the IRS. All donations are tax deductible. You donate off of our website, and a W-9 gets sent to you. So it's and we've had, just since Lance read off our press release over the air the other day, we've had a remarkable response, quite frankly, and just to the point of tears. To be honest,
Hey, a lot of people cry when they hear Lance. I don't know what it is. It's been going on for years. It really,
Good for you.
Do you do separate fundraisers, or you just kind of let the world know that you're out there?
Yes, that's it. This is this is my passion. This is my dream. I'm giving back. I'm giving this community an opportunity our law enforcement needs us now more than ever.
Sure.
And what a better way. I think that we've got so many people in our community that they want to do something, but they just don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this is an opportunity to back our law enforcement, because they need us to know that we appreciate them. And what a better way to do it to departments that aren't tax funded primarily.
All right, let's quickly get this in here. People can donate right now at caninefoundationyv.org, right?
Yes.
caninefoundationyv.org. You can give. Hey, your $5, your $20, your $100 will go a long way. Because we're talking about everything from vet bills to food, right? To snacks, for
leashes
whatever.
and vests and
just
safety equipment.
Yeah, it can be little stuff. It can be big stuff. Sheriff, talk to us about the dog. How many do we have out there? Did we just have one?
Yeah, we have 2 track dogs and a smell dog, right? Goes after drugs. YPD's got 2 track dogs as well. These dogs cost anywhere from $10,000 to $15,000.
Wow.
The deputies and officers that have the training to be handlers, over 400 hours of very specific training. We have to ship them away, so there's cost right there. They got to be held up in hotel rooms, all that sort of thing. It is a big deal for us. We are all in. Once that officer or that deputy has a dog, he lives with it. I mean, he is 24/7. He's a canine officer. It is a big deal. So our investment
go ahead.
is huge.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Big time.
So you look at the total bill. I'm not sure what it is, but you can start to get the idea. It's a lot of money.
So the officer that lives right up the street from me is a canine officer. Is he funding the food and things like that?
Yes,
so he's doing that out of his own pocket.
If there isn't any money, right?
Yeah,
Sometimes they do.
Right.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Right. Well, thus the Canine Foundation. Excellent. All right. So you, what if people want to buy a certain piece of equipment or something like that? Better to just donate?
I believe that our agencies would prefer the money, because that way do I know what to buy for a leash or a vest?
Okay.
No, I don't. And what better person to do it than the handler? They know their dog or whatever. So really, we have many ways to donate. We are on social media like you wouldn't believe, and I'm hoping that you guys will post our links on your website. And
they're up there right now.
Okay.
What about that spiffy T-shirt you're wearing?
Oh yes. So
are those for sale?
Yes, sir.
They should be if they're not.
Yes,
That's
they are. So go to our Facebook page. It's got a Shop Now button, and it goes right to the manufacturer of the garments. This is a wonderful place that we met that funds nonprofits, so that we don't have to put money up front because we don't have any money.
They make it
what
as easy
we get
for you
money
guys.
goes to our agencies, right? So what they do is they produce the garments or whatever you buy. They produce it. They ship it to you. We never touch it. All we get to touch is the money, and they take a portion.
Sure.
And as we sell more, our portion gets bigger and theirs gets smaller. So it's their way of giving
That's
back.
their contribution.
Yes, that's right.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm willing to sell some of my wife's cooking for dog biscuits, just if that would help, Sheriff. I mean,
That's awesome.
If you've never seen her cook, then you know that. Well, we can talk about that after the show, I suppose.
Something else we're looking at. If you give so much money, you might get perhaps a little stuffed Sheriff Bob. Who knows?
You have a stuffed Sheriff Bob. We have to have a stuffed Sheriff Bob.
Lance, we'll trade in
our
kangaroo for a stuffed Sheriff Bob.
Okay. Well, we'll be checking that out. I noticed that you also have hoodies, too.
Yes.
Available hoodies and T-shirts. And I just went to Facebook and I just put in Canine Foundation, and it came up Canine Foundation Yakima Valley. So lots of great stuff here. Excellent. Keep up the great work that you guys do. We will continue to push this and have you guys on every once in a while in the future so we can check in on how the foundation is doing and get more people excited about taking care of our canine officers up and down the valley.
That's great. Thank you for the time today.